The shocking betrayal of King Von has sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world once again, this time from someone no one expected, OTF Vonnie, after testifying against Lil Durk in court. Vonnie's actions are now being viewed as the ultimate act of disloyalty, not just Durk, but to King Von himself, a man he once called his brother. With Durk behind bars trying to avenge Von's death, Vonnie's deal with the feds paints him as a traitor who sold out the very legacy King Von died for. Please do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. The streets have rules. In the trenches, loyalty isn't just a word. It's currency, survival, and respect all rolled into one. And in the world King Von came from, loyalty was everything. He built his name on it, stood on it, and died behind it. But now, the man who once stood beside him, the man who repped the same set, called him brother, and walked the same path, has turned on everything they once stood for. OTF Vonnie, a name that once carried pride in the OTF circle, now being whispered to the hood as a snake in the grass. The one who testified, the one who flipped, the one who sold out. To truly understand the weight of this betrayal, you have to rewind the story back to when King Von was alive, rising and feared. Von wasn't just a rapper. He was a soldier, a commander in the streets of Chicago. His loyalty to Durk was solid. His bond with OTF was unbreakable, or so it seemed. He wasn't out here for fame alone. He was making moves for people that came up with him, the people that risked it all in the trenches beside him. Von took care of his team, brought them out the mud, and made sure OTF wasn't just a label, it was a family. And Vonnie, he was right there for the ride, from day one. But when King Von was gunned down in Atlanta in 2020, everything changed. His death left a hole in the heart of OTF, an even bigger target on everyone associated with his legacy. Lil Durk, Von's closest ally, took the weight of that loss like a general losing his best soldier. But he wasn't the type to just mourn and move on. Durk made it clear revenge was on his mind. Justice in courts? Nah, this was street business. And when street business gets personal, it never ends peacefully. Fast forward to 2024. Durk found himself locked up, facing serious federal charges. The feds had been closing in for years, but this time they had witnesses, and not just any witnesses. They had OTF Vonnie. The rumors hit the streets first. Yo, Vonnie in court? He's the one who snitched? No way, not Vonnie. But then came the paperwork, the testimonies, the leaked court footage, the undeniable proof. Vonnie had flipped. He struck a deal with the feds, agreeing to testify against Lil Durk in exchange for a lighter sentence. And when he took the stand, the betrayal was complete. Now think about this. Lil Durk was locked up over a war that began because of King Von, a war that erupted because Durk refused to let his brother's death go unanswered. Every move he made after Von's murder was fueled by grief, loyalty, and vengeance. Durk risked everything, his freedom, his career, even his life, to carry that torch. So when Vonnie testified, he wasn't just testifying against Durk. He was betraying King Von's legacy. It's the ultimate backstab. The one thing that cuts deeper than a bullet in the streets. A brother turning rat for the feds. And for what? A deal? Less time behind bars? Safety? What kind of safety do you get after throwing your whole circle under the bus? The internet exploded when the news broke. Fans of Von couldn't believe it. Social media timelines filled with free Durk posts, side-by-side clips of Von and Vonnie back in the day, laughing together, repping OTF with pride. Those same clips now feel like lies, masks hiding the snake in the garden. Memes popped up everywhere. Vonnie's face photoshopped onto a rat. Headlines screaming, OTF Vonnie testifies, King Von betrayed from the grave. Even the most loyal OTF supporters were left stunned, because this wasn't just some random affiliate, this was family. And in the streets, betraying family is unforgivable. Some say Vonnie had no choice, that the feds had too much on him, that if he didn't talk, he'd be buried in a cell for the rest of his life. But others argue, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Vonnie knew what life he signed up for. He knew the code. He repped it proudly. He stood beside real killers, Real men who never folded even when the walls were closing in. So why fold now? Because once you fold, you erase everything you ever stood for. And you erase everything King Von died trying to protect. Let's not forget how much Von sacrificed. His rise in the rap game wasn't smooth. It was littered with trauma, beef, and bloodshed. He made it out of the darkest corners of Chicago, only to be gunned down while trying to protect his crew. He wasn't living for himself anymore. Every verse he spit, every show he rocked, every enemy he faced, it was all for his people. For OTF. Vonnie was supposed to be one of those people. But now, his name is a stain on everything Von built. In a recent jailhouse phone call that was leaked online, Durk can be heard reacting to the betrayal. His voice, calm but deadly, said it all. Some of these dudes wear loyalty like it's jewelry, shiny until pressure hits. But me? I don't break. I don't bend. Von knew that. That's why I'm still standing. And that's why these rats could never be kings. Durk didn't say Vonnie's name directly. He didn't have to. Everyone knew who he was talking about. Meanwhile, in the city, murals of King Von still stand tall. His face painted on walls, his lyrics blasting from speakers, his presence alive in every corner of a block. But now, those same corners are filled with whispers. Whispers about betrayal, about how someone from the inside, someone from the circle, flipped. It's like a Shakespearean tragedy played out in real life. A young king dies, his brother vows revenge, and the other brother stabs him in the back for 30 pieces of silver. The streets of the stage and the drama is too real. People close to Von say he would have never seen this coming. Vonnie was family. He was someone Von broke bread with, laughed with, trusted. There's even unreleased footage of them freestyling together in a trap house, sipping lean and talking about the future, a future where OTF would be a dynasty. But now that dynasty is crumbling from within, insiders in Chicago are saying it's not safe for Vonnie anymore. Word is out. He's being watched. He's being followed. His name has become toxic. OTF has allegedly blacklisted him. Affiliates have burned his merch, deleted his music, and even disowned old photos. It's like Vonnie never existed. Wiped clean from the history books. But the fans remember. They remember how close he was to Von. How he stood beside Durk at court hearings, acted like he was solid. And now, that memory stings. Because it was all a lie. The betrayal has also sparked deep discussions in the culture about the meaning of loyalty. In a game where snitching can get you more time on a blog than in a cell, some are wondering, has the code changed? Is loyalty still real? Or is everyone just looking for a way out the second it gets hot? And in this case, OTF Vonnie failed that test. He didn't just betray Lil Durk. He betrayed King Von. And the streets, they never forget.